Eric Cartman doesn't just eat. He performs economic warfare with snacks. Every bite is a budget crisis, every meal a stimulus package no one approved. And today, we're doing one thing: putting a price tag on his appetite. By the end, we'll know whether Cartman's stomach outspends your annual salary. Spoiler, you're not gonna like the answer. Let's get greasy. In Season 14, Episode 3, Medicinal Fried Chicken, Colorado bans KFC. For Cartman, that's not a policy change. That's a declaration of war. Demand spikes. Smugglers wheel in buckets under cover of darkness. And Cartman sees an opportunity. Become the supply chain or die hungry trying. Picture this. Not one bucket, not two. A small pallet of chicken. Imagine 112-piece buckets delivered like a contraband. At a dramatized bulk price of $35 per bucket, that pallet is $3,500 of pure illegal crunch. Cartman, as he does, removes about 70% of that pallet from circulation. He covers up the supply with a moral subtlety of a burglar with a fry basket.
Eric, what happened?
We had a little problem.
I heard.
70% of $3,500 equals $2,450. But this is a full episode. There is popcorn chicken, sides, secret gravy sachets, smuggled biscuits and, let's be honest, a dignity surcharge. Run that episode consumption up to $2,700. Put that in a perspective, the average American doesn't spend that much on food in an entire month. Cartman hit the number in one episode. So, if that sounds impressive, grab your seatbelts and maybe a napkin, because this is just the beginning of Eric Cartman's fast food iceberg. Season 1, Episode 2, Weight Gain 4000. Next up, the era when Cartman decided to get ripped by drinking his muscles instead of growing them.
Sweet, check me out. Such a beefcake I can't even get through the door.
In Weight Gain 4000, he goes full carton bulk mode. Not bodybuilding, but caloric disaster relief effort. So let's run the numbers. Assume the South Park maximum efficiency diet. 12 servings a day for 30 days straight. That's 360 servings, which translates to about 35 whole tubes of Weight Gain 4000. Enough powder to violate at least 3 FDA guidelines. Each serving costs $6.62, so the final bill comes to, nearly $2,400 to inflate himself like a parrot balloon with anger issues. That's the price of a used car. A car, something that moves you from point A to point B. Cartman spends the same amount to move himself from a kid to a weaponized beanbag chair. And he doesn't sip that stuff gracefully. He inhaled it like a vacuum cleaner with body dysmorphia. This wasn't nutrition. This was a months-long scientific trial in calorie overcommitment. Next up, Season 15, Episode 5, Crack Baby Athletic Association. Alright, from a powdered muscle inflation, we jump straight into Cartman's brief but terrifying era as a businessman. In this episode, Cartman does the unthinkable. He founds a corporation, a legally recognized entity, run by a child who still says like an insult. And somehow, the company actually makes money. So, what does a newly rich, emotionally unstable child spend his first fortune on? A saving account? Trust fund? Financial advisor? Of course not. He buys a giant jacuzzi filled with KFC gravy. This isn't self-care. This is a fast food Cleopatra energy.
McDonald's French fries and KFC gravy. The French call this poutine.
Imagine something way bigger than a bathtub. More like a festival-grade gravy tank, around 400 liters of liquid brown shame. Industrial gravy like this runs about $30 per gallon, including heating, transport, and the therapy his delivery driver now needs. That's $3,200 right here. But Cartman doesn't stop. He adds fries, not a handful, but 100 large orders. At $3.50 each, that's $350 in fries, plus another 200 for the hitters, transport, and one poor employee forced to say, "Sir, this isn't allowed." Grand total, $3,750. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? And Fat Camp. Of course, we couldn't forget about that. Eric Cartman, food tycoon, gravy industrialist, and a walking sodium hazard, was sent to Fat Camp. But he didn't go there to lose weight. He went there to expand his business model. While other kids were counting calories, Cartman was counting cash. He turned the camp into a black market buffet, with a midnight snack runs, candy smuggling, and a desert-based bribery. Okay, but let's talk money. Private venue and a buffet rental, $800. Book catering with a stage binge supplies, $1,200. Late night snack trucks and Sunday kids, $300. Props, special deliveries, and a dignity surcharge once again, that's $200. Scene total, $2,500. And if you are thinking, he must have sold some of that, right? Remember that the plan spectacularly splashed onto the pan, and the stash didn't vanish. Cartman doesn't throw out candy, he repurposes it into his personal GDP. Okay, back to the awful math. We only priced 4 episodes, just 4 days of Cartman-level spectacle, and we already hit $2,700 Medicinal fried chicken, $2,383 weight gain 4,000, $3,800 gravy jacuzzi, and $2,500 pet camp. Those 4 episodes equals $11,383 total. And that's without counting his everyday diet. No midnight popsicle, just the headline meals. Even if Cartman ate absolutely nothing else that week, those 4 days alone still cost over 11 grand. So if that happens once a month, that's $136,000 a year. But what if it happens every week? Full Cartman mode, that's almost $600,000 a year. Now, some perspective. 600 grand can buy a house in Ohio, a brand new Lamborghini, or a 4 years of tuition at Harvard. Twice. Or, if you're Eric Cartman, it's just the annual budget for fried chicken, gravy, and chaos. His appetite isn't just expensive, it's a tiny tragic economy powered entirely by grease and spite. Okay, did we forget about something? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more dumb content like this. See you soon.